morning, darlings. I should say good evening, darlings, because I am doing this in the nighttime. And I have a special reason for doing that, because we're going to do an experiment that has to be dark in the studio. And you know what Miss Lily's doing? I'm studying. I'm studying about the eye. And I got a dictionary out because I really wanted to tell you about the right things about the eye. And look at this wonderful drawing. I love dictionaries. They tell you so many things. You got bunches of little numbers around here, and they got a picture of the eye up there, and they tell you all about the eye. And the first thing that says is the eye is an organ of the body. And you know where it's located? Right in your head. That's right. Your eyeball is an organ of your body right in your head. Okay. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to talk about sort of how the eye works, and I'll keep it real simple, okay? So don't worry about it. Now, the first thing I need to do is I'm going to get out my little chart here. Okay, and you can see that I've drawn a picture of a little boy. Okay. Now, the eyeball, I'm going to draw a real quick eyeball here. And what you're going to do is the eyeball is round. And what happens when you see somebody is light travels through the pupil of your eye. And that's the little hole right in the front part of your eye. Now let's pretend that you're looking at this boy. Light travels like this. Now, here is the iris, or the different colored part of your eye. You know, some people have brown eyes, and some people have blue eyes, and some people have gray eyes, and some people have even yellow eyes. That doesn't make any difference in how the eye works. The light travels through your pupil, and it hits the lens right behind your eye, and it crosses over to the back. So the top part of the boy, he becomes down here, and the foot of the boy travels through, and it crosses over the light behind the lens. And what you really do is you see the boy upside down. Whoa! That's okay. This part of the eye is called the retina. And the image that you really see is upside down on the back of the eye. Wow! Okay. That's why I wrote wow there, because it's upside down. But our eye is so cool that the image is sent to the brain. Okay, this is like a really cross-section of the eyeball. Okay, this is the front of the eyeball here. Light travels through the pupil, and this gray thing right here is the lens of the eye. This is where the light crosses over and touches the back of the eyeball, called the retina. All right, then you see this little thing right here? This is called the optic nerve. Now it takes the images and it travels all the way up to your brain, and it straightens that upside down image out. But I'm going to show you how it happens. Okay, now the first thing you're going to need, you can do this at home, okay? And I'm going to set it up for you before we turn out the lights, because you've got to have the lights up to see it really well. Okay. You got to get yourself a lamp, okay? Miss Lily's got a lamp here, and I got to do a little picture of a person. We're going to call him Benny. See Benny right there? Okay, notice he's got a little heart-shaped face, and he's right side up on the image on the light bulb. Okay, and I'm going to turn it on, turn it off. We're going to do that in just a minute, okay? Now, the second thing that you need, you have to have a bowl, a spherical bowl. Spherical bowl. Got to have a spherical bowl, and you got to fill it full of water, just like this. See, that's got a lot of water in it. Can you see that? Okay, just like Archimedes' bath. Then you have to have some books, and you got to make it so that the bowl, the water, is at the same level as the top of the lamp. That's really, really important, that at the top of the bulb is the same as the bowl is the same as the top of the bulb. Okay, then you got to have a piece of black paper like this, and you got to cut a hole in it. This represents the pupil of your eye, where light travels through. The light bulb represents the light, this represents the pupil, this represents the lens, and then you got to get a piece of white paper, and you got to have it right back here. Just a minute. Okay. There we go. Now, you got to have a piece of white paper, got to have black paper, got to have the spherical bowl, got to have books high enough, everything's level. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to turn out the lights. And you're going to get to see how the image travels through the pupil, through the lens, and turns upside down on the white paper. You ready? This represents the retina on the back of your eye. Okay. Wow. Woo! There we are. Now, we're going to get a nice close-up here of Benny. You won't believe how cool this is. We're going to take a look at Benny, and I'm going to set it up so you can see the image. Here we go. Can we get a close-up here of Benny? Got him? Ah, there he is. Hi, Benny. Look at that. See Miss Lily's hand? Now, you can see the face is right side up. All right, now I'm going to turn Benny toward the lens, which is the bowl. Okay, here we go. I'm going to turn him toward there. Now, watch carefully. I'm going to take the image of, take the pupil, and I'm going to put it right in front of the lens. And if you'll come and look right back here, you will see that the image is tuned upside down. You see Benny upside down? Isn't that cool? Can you believe that? Now, I want you also to look carefully. Can we see this? The lens. I'm going to put my face down here. Can you see Miss Lily? There she is. Hi, darlings. I'm upside down on the back of the bowl, too. Okay? All right. So now you know that light travels through the pupil, through the lens, and it hits upside down on the image on the back of the retina. Okay. I'll see you next time on Lily Laboratory. Bye-bye, darlings.